everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today I'll be playing the 4th episode of Historic Battles. This one is titled York, the year 865. The English thought that the Viking raids would die with Ragnar Lothbrok. Fools! Under the Ragnarsons, the Viking longships continue to sail for England, but they now come not as mere raiders, but conquerors. Unleash the wrath of the great heathen army upon the British Isles. Get to play as the Vikings in this scenario.
Shouts of assent ring around the hall as the sons of Ragnar finish speaking, and ravens fly upwards, eager to bring good tidings to the Aesir. Moments later, the sky flashes with lightning and booms with thunder, signaling the approval of the gods. Days later, the mustering begins. Kings, jarls, warriors, and common folk alike gather, eager to seek vengeance on the Northumbrian king Aila for the dishonorable slaying of Ragnar. Ivar, one of Ragnar's sons, has sworn to carve the blood eagle on Aila in retribution. It is a sight to behold. Hundreds of longships bear crews of valiant Norsemen and enough supplies to last the army months. The Valkyries look on, for they will soon swell Odin's hall with brave warriors who fall in the coming battles. Ragnar's sons approach a small band of warriors with a dangerous but important quest: to scout the British Isles and establish a camp. When the army arrives, it will need a secure base from which to strike out against the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms that dominate the British mainland. Thor is pleased. The seas are benign and the winds favorable, allowing the longships a serene passage across the North Sea. As they near York, the seat of Northumbria, the sound of the sea mingles with the grinding of axes. Skalds eagerly prepare to craft the verses for a saga that will be passed down until the end of time.
Next. Oh, this is the big one. I've heard stories of this one. Our main objectives are to wait for instructions. Our hints tell us that the Viking forces can support a population of 200 and rely exclusively on their fearsome longships for battle at sea. As this is the 9th century, gunpowder units are also unavailable. Avoid the local coastal settlements marked on the minimap when initially searching for a campsite. Their defenses are too strong. There are 5 possible campsites marked by flags on your minimap. 3 in Scotland, 1 on the Isle of Man, and 1 in southern Ireland, each with different strengths and weaknesses. Build up your defenses. Your foes will notice the arrival of the main army and subsequently attempt to wipe out your camp. Each Christian village, town, and city with at least 1 monastery is housed to a holy relic for a total of 23. Destroying monasteries, markets, town centers, cathedrals, and wonders will grant you varying sums of gold in loot. Your scouts report that the vanguard of the Viking army has finally reached the British Isles with the task of scouting the region and finding a location to establish a camp. The British Isles are inhabited by several potential adversaries. In the northeast, York, the heavily fortified capital of the Anglo-Saxon kingdom of Northumbria in yellow, is the principal target of the Viking army. Northumbria trains infantry, cavalry, and monks, and also has a navy. The vulnerable Anglo-Saxon kingdom of East Anglia in orange lies to the east. Its forces are composed of swordsmen, archery units, and ships. The formidable Anglo-Saxon kingdom of Mercia in blue dominates the center of the map. Mercia trains ranged units and cavalry. Located to the southeast, the Anglo-Saxon kingdom of Wessex is by far your most dangerous adversary. Wessex relies on a variety of infantry units and has a sizable navy. The Briton, Scottish, and Welsh lords in green, ruling much of the lands in western Britain, commands fearless armies of infantry and javelineers, as well as a handful of ships. The northern Irish kingdoms in purple lie in the west of the map. Their forces consist of infantry, siege units, and warships. The southern Irish kingdoms in grey control the southwest portion of the map. They field armies of cavalry and infantry and have begun the construction of a navy. Alright, tour took about 5 minutes to play. This one I predict will take much longer. Let's get started.
lies our target, the fortified city of York. We must find a safe location to land, and wait for the rest of our mighty brethren to arrive before we seek Valhalla together.
My lord, we have scouted the British Isles. Far-seeing Odin has showed us several sites where we can strike our tents.
Let us make haste and disembark. Our presence must go unnoticed, for now.
Alright, so we have a bunch of stuff that's like kind of pre-scouted. Seems like we have a bunch of options. I'm just going to take... Yeah, we got 5 options here. I'm just going to take the northern option here. Don't see a reason why not. In fact, I only see 3 options. I don't even know. Here's one in the middle. I don't even know where the 5th one is. The reason why I'm going to take one of these northern ones is because, well, first of all, it's the first one that I saw. But second of all, I feel like being in the middle will make things more difficult for us in the long run, because we'll be surrounded on all sides. Alright, I've selected my campsite. Let's scout around a little bit with our longships. Lots of fish to be had here in the north. It's looking good. Got stone, some gold. I think for this particular level, I'm going to go for the relics. 23 relics just sounds too absurd to not try to get. Even though it'll take us longer, I'm still satisfied with that.
Skoll! Our camp is complete. Quickly, muster a force. Soon the sails of our brothers will draw near, and we will wet our axes with Saxon blood.
Okay, I can get 2 new villagers on the berries here. And then after that, everyone can go on to wood. Main reason being that I would like to develop my naval superiority as soon as I can, and in order to do that, I need wood. I just realized that this map is enormous. Holy potato, it's actually huge. It might be ludicrous size? Which would honestly be kind of scary to me. I really honestly love these big maps. They can sometimes overdo it, but overall, like having a campaign within a campaign is pretty nice. I did recently play a custom level that also featured the Vikings. I think it was called like Valhalla's Edge or something like that, which was quite fun. And also featured a large map. It had a lot of custom mechanics in it though. Let's pick up double bit axe. Next two vills can come out on food here. Seems like we've got tons of enemies. There's some trade routes over here. Forgot, the Vikings aren't allowed to... Wait, what? I guess we're not allowed to build galleys this mission? That must be what the hints were referring to. Forcing us to use longboats for flavor. I see how it is. Seven more minutes until the main army arrives. This is the second flagged area, so that might be a good place to set up a secondary base, actually. I'm going to pick up fletching right away because I know we're going to need it. And I'm starting to think about where I can wall. Right, we've got lots of eco now. So I'm going to start thinking about advancing to the next age. I did leave a hole. I suspected as such. Let's head to the castle age now. Just 2 minutes left until the enemy shows up. We'll grab stone mining here. Get another lumber camp going here as well. This was the second safe zone, so expanding west is something that I would like to consider. And I think I'm going to go for Berserks and Arbalesters as my primary army composition here.
Hark, look to the sea. Thor and Jord favor us, for our army has arrived.
That is a lot of boats. Okay, so now we have a bunch of new objectives. We can choose one of 4 paths to victory. Destroy the palace in Northumbrian city of York and replace it with a wonder. Capture 15 relics and place them in your monasteries. Accumulate 50k gold, wear guild for Ragnar's death. Or defeat 5 of the 7 enemy factions scattered across the British Isles. And we can acquire additional gold by destroying markets, monasteries, town centers, cathedrals, and wonders. And also by capturing relics, of course. Okay, first things first, we need to build some additional housing. Let's pick up careening and think about getting bodkin arrow as well. We have no one on gold. I wonder if thumb ring affects our boats. I'm going to try that out. That's a lot of factions advancing to the castle age. Let's get a university here. We'll grab Gilnets. Now we've got Northumbria in the Imperial Age. I'm actually going to rotate north here so I can take care of the docks. We'll grab Bodkin next. And I want to get to the Imperial Age as soon as I can here. Which means we need more gold. I'm allowed to produce longships now too, which is good. I thought I said I wanted my ships up here. We'll get horse collar as insurance for later. Couple of berserks online just for insurance. Alright, that's not such a big deal. We'll grab murder holes here. We'll keep booming here. That's a dock down. Great. My game's starting to lag. We'll pick up fortified wall here. And start building some more longboats. That cannot be a coincidence. Alright, let's hit Imperial Age. And build a castle here too. Wessex just hit Imperial too. The map's huge. There's so much. This area seems landlocked actually. So that means in order to hit us, they need to go all the way around, which is kind of entertaining actually. Okay, so hopefully none of the other enemies can research gunpowder either, considering the timeline here. So that means we don't have to fear from cannon galleons or anything of that sort. Pick up arson. And keep moving our ships around. Our next ships can go this side. That's Imperial. Let's go, since we're going the relic route, I'm going to build 4 monasteries. We'll pick up hoardings right away. Actually, I want Bracer, so we'll save up some food for Bracer. Chemistry, then Bracer. And I want Elite Longboat too. How much is that? 750 food. We can pick that up soon. Let's grab Bracer first. Put some of these villagers in this transport so we can begin a new life. Let's get a few monks out. Have these villagers disembark here. Send 1 longboat scouting. Have this set of villagers build at one of the other alternative starting locations. We just received 2,000 golden tribute from destroying something. Let's pick up crop rotation. Chainmail. Okay, let's get more berserks. Let's get a couple of trebs. And save up for the elite longboat. The map is so big. We've actually hit the pop cap now. I want to pick up Faith. Just because getting converted is annoying. And I'm going to start moving my berserks down. We'll do two-man saw next, actually. Unload here. And keep our elite longboats coming. Any other techs? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if we can stand up to a castle with our elite longboats. It's lagging my game every time I shoot at a boat. Alright, here's purple. We can raid purple from the coastline too, I guess. Let's reinforce our friends down here. Let's go for elite berserk. Trade workshops down. We'll pick up ring archer armor while we're here. It's so hard to set a gather point. What's this? Dry dock. Yeah, let's pick up dry dock. Okay, here is another relic. Let's do Berserker Gang. We can do Chieftains later. There's not too much resistance, honestly. I can see why the relic victory seems not doable. Where's the palace at York? Let's do chieftains now. Yeah, the issue with the relic approach is you have to find the relics. And you have to like coordinate a monk over to get it. Truthfully, it might not be worth it. I might end up reneging here. think I wanted faith at some point, right? Let's do that. And there's just so much stuff. And there's not much resistance from them, actually. There's a relic here. Oh, we're getting trebbed down over here. Let's kill off this treb. Good thing we picked up hoardings, isn't it? Northern coastline is pretty much being sacked. Teal's getting uppity with us. Let's grab siege engineers. Oh, my game is really starting to lag now. I got a 1080 Ti and it's lagging. Yeah, this is too much. I think I'm gonna go for the relic victory after all. Or the wonder victory after all, because I just need to defeat... Where is it? Northumbrian city of York. So I guess that must be yellow, right? Do we get gold for destroying docks? I forget. Town centers? No, we don't. I guess they slow their production, so that's fine. Let's go around the castle. And keep using the berserks. They're faithed up. Husk girls are cute, but they don't really stand a chance against berserks here. These guys might as well be doing something while they're chilling out here. The Vikings here have certainly got the naval superiority. Let's cross the bridge, see what there is to see. Teal seems to be the only team that's interested in doing anything to us. Let's set up a secondary line of docks just in case. There's a stone mine up there too, I just saw. Oh, and they even grabbed the relics. Okay. Yeah, the relic victory is not in the cards here. Coastal raiding is super fun, though. Alright, there's another relic here. I can see why the relic victory could be very, very annoying. There's constantly going to be... First of all, you have to hunt them down, but there's constantly going to be other monks trying to pick them up after you destroy the monasteries. Alright, we're still coasting on down. We're about to destroy some docks. Purple and green don't even feel like they're participating in the game, really. Teal's the only one that's really fielding any units whatsoever. They have some land units here too, actually, which is good. I'm glad, otherwise I'd be kind of bored to tears at this point. Oh, there's a market here. I don't know why it's already damaged, but I'll take that. Let's grab this second relic, drop it home, and start pushing towards York here. Anything to be gained from sailing inland? It's like some ruins over here. Oh, there's a relic back here. Let's grab it, return it to the monastery. I still only have the one, so that was... They basically are trying to recover them. You see that? Okay, we're still sailing inland. Starting to hammer away at York now. This is Grey's base. Yeah, the relic victory is just not realistic at all. These guys are training scorpions. Let's bust down their tower. It's not really worth it to stay here. We're closing on York. The rest of this is just a diversion to farm extra gold, really. I think this was another landing spot. There's gold here. We can think about transporting it here later. We've pretty much cleared green out of the area. Yeah, what's this? It's like a graveyard of some kind. Looks really pretty. But yeah, there's not much actually going on now that I really think about it. These guys are kind of just waiting for us to kill them. Now we can wander in. Like, yellow's not really resisting us at all. They send us a monk, like, here and there, but that's not really... That's not really resistance as I'd normally conventionally define it. That must be the palace. Let's start destroying it. In the meantime, let's build some siege workshops down here. Oh, looks like these guys have finally decided to come out to fight. But it's too late. We already killed your palace. Like, what do you want? Let's do Kafram. Let's set up a castle at the front here. Oh, they're breaking our trebuchets. Yeah, we can build siege rams, so I think we'll shift off trebs onto those. For the first time in a long time, one of our attacks has actually managed to get thwarted. Which is pretty refreshing, really. Got 15,000 gold. And we are finally making progress in encroaching into this team's base. That is a fortress and a castle. Yeah, the rest of this is like a cute diversion. But really, there is not much else to do here. Is there anywhere we can kind of sneak into the middle? Yeah, how do we sneak into the middle here? Not from here. I guess we'd have to go around on the right side, maybe? Let's have the Rams clear a path here. These walls making this choke is very annoying. Alright. Any more markets or anything for us to plunder here? Ah, there's one down here. I will say, though, the sheer scale of this makes this level just amazing in terms of ambition. There's a lot of stuff, but not too much is actually happening. Alright, so I assume the palace, the wonder needs to go in the middle here. So why not? Let's begin building one. Not too much to say. They even have trebuchets within the wall here. That's pretty cool. Our navy is going around south. We'll take care of these green docks here now. Let's build a town center closer so we can get builders closer. And just buy ourselves a bunch of stuff here. Research champion. This area is so well defended. But there's, like, nothing of actual value here. Alright. Northumbria's got tons of castles. It's a very pretty city. But it's not very well defended. Let's keep sailing down this coastline, seeing if there's markets we can raid from the coast. You villagers can come over and start contributing to the wonder. Let's build another castle up here. And we can delete these. It's probably a relic here. Yeah, why is this area so well defended? Like, blue's not producing any boats or anything, so... Like, if you want to defend it, that's fine. It's not really my problem. Nice, this market is raidable from the coast. That means we're about to get some juicy gold income. And we don't even need gold miners, really. Oh, it looks like green is finally deciding to join in with some war galleys. Where have these been the whole time, son? 1k more gold and tribute. Yeah, the relic thing is just not feasible at all. I've said it like a million times by this point probably, but the more I think about it, the more it does make sense. Oh, I'm gonna have a bunch of useless spearmen for a little while. Whoops, I'm too lazy to unqueue that. I guess they're leaving us alone here because we're actually on a different island. That's something I didn't consider at all. You just lost a ton of ships here to this tower. But we will make it back by getting this market. Wonder's almost done. Let's farm some gold from this market now. Yellow does have a navy. They're just not coming around to the docks, I suppose. There is a market over here. We can continue sailing inwards to see if we can hit any more markets.
Praise upon the Aesir. Our victory is complete.
That wonder would probably get us a lot of gold here. But yeah, okay. I see what critics of this mission mean now when they say that the Wonder is by far the fastest one. The Relic one, I can't even begin. That would take me hours, I think. 50k gold would also take quite a long time. Defeating all the enemies, hell of a long time. We'll check out the map after this. But I guess this is one example of like why campaigns are just not in Ludicrous.
Favored by Odin and Thor, the Vikings watered the ground with the blood of their enemies, seizing vast amounts of plunder and fertile land. The stench of smoke and death filled the air as hapless victims foolishly turned to their altars instead of their swords. The haughty Anglo-Saxons met their match at the hands of ruthless Viking warriors, eager to earn their place at Odin's table. True to their word, Ragnar's sons carved the blood eagle into the back of the cowardly Ayla as a warning to any who might think of opposing it. Ragnar's sons settled the land that they had conquered, eventually establishing a state known as the Danelaw. For the next 2 centuries, Dane and Saxon would live as neighbors, sometimes at war, sometimes in peace, until the Saxon victory over the Norse at Stamford Bridge in 1066 foiled the last Viking invasion of England.
All right, let's check out the map. This wonder probably would have gotten us like maybe like 2,000, 4,000, 5,000 gold if we destroyed it. So there's some rich gold mines over here. The Southern Irish Kingdom kind of just existed, right? They didn't actively oppose us or anything like that. I could have destroyed this TC in this market now that I think about it for additional gold. There's a TC here, there's a market here. We hit a lot of good spots. There's a market back here, but I would have had to land in order to hit it, I think. And there's a fortress here. Would have made it a bit difficult to attack, but not impossible. Like, we could just ignore it, right? Wow, this lower landing zone has tons of resources. Tons and tons of resources. I do think it's a little bit too close to the Southern Irish Kingdom, though. And are these islands connected at all? No, they are not. They really are separated. So that's why purple and gray were not really factors on land. That makes a lot of sense. I think ultimately landing in the north was a pretty good idea. It seemed, to me at least, that green was the weakest faction. There's a market here. Bunch of monasteries as well. It's a very beautiful map. But again, there's not actually that much going on despite the fact that it's ludicrous. So really most of it takes place in the top right corner here. And building the wonder is certainly the fastest way to go about doing things. I don't think I saw any orange presence whatsoever. I don't think orange did anything. They don't really have too much either. There's a big wonder from Wessex. Yeah, Wessex is our most dangerous enemy. I guess, yeah, because Wessex is the only enemy that sent us anything. They have more than one wonder here by the looks of it. There's Glastonbury Cathedral. Oh, never mind. I think I must have just zoomed in on the same one twice. Oh, no. Canterbury Cathedral. Yeah, there's 2. No shot. Yeah, there's no shot at getting the relics. You're more likely to defeat all the enemies. 5 out of the 7 enemies than to get 15 out of the 23 relics, I think. And defeating the enemies is also like a very, very tortuous affair. It's just super grindy. I can see now why a lot of players do not enjoy this mission. I still had fun with it, but I definitely wouldn't go for any of the alternative win conditions here. All right. That was the 4th mission, York. I will see you guys next time.